Moisture training, what it is, who needs it, how to do it, what are the benefits, what products should I use, all of that and more in this video right here. So back in the day when the natural hair movement first started, a lady called Kimberly Sherrill, I think, was one of the first ladies that I saw talk about moisture training. However, I think that information has sort of died down somewhere. We've lost it along the lines, but I think this is important for anybody starting a routine, anybody struggling with dryness. And I really think that we should be talking about this much more than we currently do. So what is moisture training? Moisture training is exactly what it is, training the hair to receive and maintain moisture. So it's a process by which you train your hair to stay moisturized, take in moisture, and also train yourself to get into a new habit of hydrating and moisturizing your hair. The benefits of that is that you're gonna learn a new habit, a new skill. You're gonna be on top of your game with regards to moisturizing. However, the benefits is that your hair will stay soft, moisturized, hydrated. You endure less breakage. Your hair improves its elasticity, its integrity, its general look. There's so many benefits to having moisturized, hydrated hair, what I call moidration, as in moisture and hydration, okay? I believe these are two things that can't be separated. So moisture training is training the hair to both stay hydrated and moisturized, okay? Now, who is this for? Everybody, like literally. Newly natural, old natural, transitioning, everybody needs moisture. However, if you are suffering from lots of breakage, brittle hair, dry hair not thriving, not retaining your length, not happy with just the general look of your hair, you need to moisturize it. Like if you're frustrated, for example, with your routine, you need to train your hair so that you can start to see results with the softness and the moisture within your hair. If you're gonna moisture train your hair, you must commit to a minimum of 3 months. That is 90 days of consistency in your routine. And that's the first thing. You must remain consistent with your routine. This is not something you can forget. Do today, not do tomorrow. Do today, not do tomorrow. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I've done a video sharing with you guys how my hair suffered dryness after a long-term protective style with synthetic hair, and I had to moisture train it to get it back to the moisture level that I like. So this is something you need to commit to and stick with it for at least 90 days. How long does it take to break a habit? I believe it's 90 days, isn't it? So not only are we breaking the habit of not moisturizing and hydrating your hair, we're also training your hair to literally stay moisturized all the time. 90 days minimum. Once the 90 days elapses, you want to continue doing it because now it's become a part of your routine, right? You must continue doing it so that you continue to see the effects and the benefits. So what do? The first thing is to cleanse your hair. You want to give your hair a nice clean. You want to take away any gels, any oils, any heavy product, creams, butters, conditioners. You want to just free your hair from all of that. Cleansing is actually quite essential to hair care. You want to, allow for a clean slate to start this process so that moisture, hydration can go into the hair. You can infuse that hair with hydration before you get started. A lot of people recommend really harsh clarifying shampoos. I don't necessarily think that's necessary. I think you can get away with using something like the Strength and Restore, the Black Jamaican castor oil shampoo from Shea Moisture. I'll show you a few other options here for cleansing the hair. However, just use your same moisturizing conditioner if that's what you have in the house. However, you can do a couple of shampoos or lathers, okay? You can do maybe twice just to get a good cleanse. That's one. Number two, use very, very warm water when you do wash your hair. Even before you apply shampoo to your hair, like just allow the warm water to just melt the product away, if you may. It really does, for me, do a good cleanse, just water on its own. That way, when you go to use your shampoo, it's really being effective and it really does cleanse the hair and hydrates the hair. So that's shampoo. And then you want to go ahead and deep condition the hair. They are great deep conditioners that I would love for you guys to use. One of the ones that comes straight up off the top of my head is the algae one from Camille Rose. That's a great deep conditioner. I'll leave a few other products that you can try. However, just use whatever deep conditioner you have. You don't have to go out and buy new products. Just use what you have. However, this is about consistency, okay? You have to be consistent. So once you wash your hair, you want to apply that deep conditioner and you want to deep condition with heat. You want to deep condition with heat. I will personally say an hour minimum of deep conditioning to allow, because when you apply heat right now, it takes a few minutes for the heat to actually start working. So I don't really count the first few minutes because the heat is just getting in there. All right, so an hour of deep conditioning with heat is the minimum that I would do in order to moisture train. Next, you want to moisturize the hair. I have done videos showing you guys how to moisturize your hair. However, if you're new to the channel, take 1 cup of distilled water and 2 tablespoons of glycerin. Spritz that onto your hair straight after the shower, okay, when your hair is still warm. That will allow hydration and a humectant to get into the hair to hydrate it. Make sure that your water that's in the spritz bottle is distilled, okay? You don't want to put hard water onto your hair. Go ahead and use distilled water to hydrate your hair. Once you do that, then apply your leave-in conditioner and then castor oil or your sealant. You can use shea butter if you want, but I recommend castor oil, okay? It's easy to wash off, it's easy to re-moisturize with it, in my opinion and in my experience, when compared to shea butter. Once you moisturize your hair with the castor oil, go ahead and spritz your hair with an apple cider vinegar spritz that you can make at home. You can use aloe as well. However, I like to use ACV. Just get half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and put it into 100 mils of distilled water, shake it well, and just spritz that all over your hair. That allows your hair to be sealed. The pH of that spritz is about a 4, so it allows the cuticle to lay flat, and we want it to be flat to lock that moisture in, okay? There's so many ways of locking moisture. I've done a video about sealing the cuticle, go check that out, but that is crucial. All right, you want to seal that cuticle and that way your hair stays moisturized for longer. Once you're done, go ahead and just leave your hair loose, okay? In fact, you can allow your hair to get a little bit dry before you start adding your oil. However, if you've done everything and you're done, just let your hair loose so that it air dries. I like to recommend maximum 3 hours wet hair, okay? So once you're done with your routine, don't allow your hair to stay wet for more than 3 hours. Let it dry. Once the hair is dry, place it in whatever twists, braids, whatever. I recommend braids like these ones, you know, braid it down, tuck in the ends and leave it alone. Another way is to put it into a bun, tuck the ends, leave it alone. If you are someone that suffers dryness, you might need to fill your hair every couple of days if it needs remoisturizing, okay? You will know when your hair is moisturized, it's soft, it's flexible, it's supple, it's easy to manage. It's all those good things. So in 2 days, 2-3 days, check your hair, see how it's feeling. If it's feeling dry, remoisturize, okay? That's day 3. Day 7-ish, have a look at the hair, see how it feels. If it feels dry, remoisturize. So day 7, remoisturize. However, once you put your glycerin spritz and your leave-in conditioner, apply heat. Day 7, apply heat, and then back into your, you know, braids or whatever, ends tucked in. Day 10, fill your hair. If it's dry, remoisturize. All right, so glycerin, leave-in, castor oil, apple cider vinegar, back in the braids. Day 13 or 14, fill the hair again, moisturize with heat. Okay, so the thing here is to pretty much moisturize with heat every 7 days. Every 7 days, moisturize with heat. Anything between day 1, between your wash day and day 7, you can just moisturize without heat. However, come day 7, you want to moisturize with heat, because at around 7 to 10 days, the hydration that you put in at wash day usually escapes and your hair is dry at a deeper level. It might still feel soft, but it's dry at a deeper level, okay? So you must moisturize with heat on day 7, no matter what. Day 14, you can go ahead to repeat the whole wash day, particularly if you've got dry hair. However, if you're someone who already has kind of moisturized hair, then you can just moisturize with heat day 7, moisturize with heat day 14, day 21, and then day 30, you start again the wash routine. So I'm trying to tailor fit this to both my monthly washes and possible more frequent washes. If you really want to get the hydration into the hair, wash every 2 weeks. If you really want to make sure you've got the best hydration to really train your hair, do your wash day every 2 weeks. Every week is too much, in my opinion. So every 2 weeks is okay. However, if you wash monthly, then you must moisturize with heat every 7 days. Got it? Now, leave-in conditioners. I do recommend the Manuka Honey Intensive Hydration Milk, I think, from Shea Moisture. It's a staple of mine. I've done a videos on staple products. Go check those out. That one is a great one. However, it's not easy to remove out of the container. So use it at your, just have that understanding. The other one is the avocado milk from Mael. That's another great leave-in conditioner. I'll put a few other options for you guys to try if you don't have a leave-in conditioner. Otherwise, just use whatever leave-in conditioner you have in the house, girl. Don't go out buying products because of this video to moisture train. Just use what you have. Sealants, I've already told you. Castor oil, apple cider vinegar, I've told you. Aloe vera juice, you can go get one from Amazon that is preservative free. I'll put links below to that one. Otherwise, just make one in your backyard. If you've got pH sticks, it's good to dipstick the spritz just to make sure they are at around a 4 pH. All right, so this is pretty much what the routine is. You must stay consistent. You are leaving your hair in a protective style, so you're not wearing your hair out at all. You can do styles with your own hair. That's what I recommend. Don't try and add hair while you're moisture training. Don't add synthetic hair or anything at all. You can use hats, head wraps, headbands, etc. Just make sure they're gentle materials, of course. However, when it comes to styling, twists, braids, cornrows with your own hair, pop on a wig if you have to, but definitely don't add any hair to your hair. And definitely tuck in those ends for, extended amount of moisture. The next thing I just want to let you know is to not use protein. And the reason for this is because unless you're well and truly sure that this protein treatment does not dry your hair out, does not make your hair brittle, does not hinder moisture from getting into the hair, don't use any protein when moisture training. Just eliminate any protein-filled products, because these will, unless you know how it works on your hair, it might actually set you back, if you know what I mean. So stay away from protein. However, go ahead and reintroduce it once your hair has been moisture trained, okay? In small amounts, small intervals, here and there, you can start to add protein back into your hair. Last but not the least, if it's summer where you are, do not go outside without a hat and without sunscreen. I've done a video sharing with you guys what sunscreens the benefits of sunscreen, why you should use sunscreen, and the one that I use personally, go check that out. But just straight off the bat, Sunbum has got a good one. It's a 3-in-1 leave-in conditioner sunscreen, I think. And it's great for the hair, to protect the hair from UV damage, because UV can actually cause the cuticle to raise even more and moisture to escape quicker and hair gets dry. But we're moisture training, so we cannot afford to not have our hair moisturized. So if you don't have sunscreen, no problem, just wear a hat when you go outside every single time. Ladies, do this on repeat for 3 months. Your hair will be moisture trained. Your hair is gonna love it. Your hair is gonna thank you. You're gonna be a master of your moisture routine. From there on, just continue doing these practices, okay? If you're not happy with the glycerin mixture, go ahead and tweak it to what you need, okay? If it's winter where you are, or glycerin is drying your hair out, you can eliminate it. Try something like an aloe spritz, or just eliminate your spritzes altogether. Just use a leave-in conditioner that you know is good for your hair. That's fine as well. However, I swear by glycerin. So definitely try it out and let me know what you think. Guys, moisture training is key to healthy, thriving hair and of course length retention. So I hope this video was helpful. Until next time, bye.